We went to a party last night Swiderski had. There's an ad for him on the radio right now. At the Farm Tech Days. They had a like super good meal. Like really good.
Hey guys, we are chopping. As you can see, things are going really smooth. And this is second crop. Right there's Scott. And then we got Grandpa in the New Holland. And the box that he's using is on a demo for us. So it's a K2, 30 foot. Actually, it's about 31 and a half. But it is very nice and a little expensive, so we're just trying it out and it works really good. The pile's getting a lot bigger and things are happening today.
Hey everybody, chopping second crop. Got a couple hours yet and I think we'll be done. Pretty good yield. It's supposed to rain tonight. Maybe 1 to 3 inches possibly. Depends on where you're at, what storm or cloud you're under. But yeah, the fields look good. When they look white like that after you take them off, you know there was a lot of feed on them. That's kind of a good, somebody told me that way back years ago, and I think it's true. I noticed that. The field looks white after you harvest it, the hay fields, usually a good yield. So, anyhow, just got done with the Farm Tech show. The concert was good last night. They had Sawyer Brown and Joe Nichols. And that was a lot of fun, and that was a late night. So, anyhow, just trying to get this second crop done today. And then we got to do, our manure pit's actually full, so I wanted, right after we got done, before we got rain, to get some out of the pit under the hay fields. And actually, I hope we don't get much rain yet, because we really need to get some out of that pit to be good for the hay fields. So it'd be nice if we had a couple days to do that. But if we had a couple days, we probably would have mowed our new seedings, which are also ready, the oats, that's heifer feed. We probably should have did that instead of our hay fields, because if we would get a lot of rain, they'd get soft really quick because they were disc this spring and it was loose dirt, and just so happens to be a lot of our new seedings are on lower fields. They got lower spots in them, and it's dry right now. It would have been a good opportunity to get that done, but at the time I'm like, well, if we get the second crop off, we can I think we'll have a couple days to get manure on before we get a rain, which is why I did it. In hindsight, we're not going to get that manure on before it rains, so we should have probably did the oatage, did the oats, left the second crop, let's just call it third crop, anyhow it's second crop, left the second crop until maybe next week, and then it would have been perfect if we'd got it off, got the manure on, and got rain right after that, so that manure doesn't burn the stem of the hay, the alfalfa plants. But what? You never know how it's going to work out. Might not rain tonight. Maybe we'll, if it don't rain, we're doing manure tomorrow. Even if it does rain, we can still do manure if it ain't much. But might work out perfect. We might get the manure on, maybe we'll get a shower. Maybe it won't be that much, and we can go right into the oats. The weather you can't control, you can't really predict it. Some people think they can, but and they try and they do okay, but it's not real accurate. But it helps. I always watch the weather before we cut, before we do a lot of stuff. It's not like it's useless, but they can definitely be wrong, is what I'm trying to say. So anyhow, just about to the field up here. Got Jeremy chopping in here. And we got the Weaver lane on Jared probably told you. We got the Weaver lane on 235, New Holland, power shift, Rough Rider, and put the 315 on that K2 box that we're demoing. And Jerome's driving that. I was packing earlier. Jared was helping with farm tech, but now that he's home, he's packing. And Bill had to get going, so actually it worked out. Jared's packing, I'm hauling. And this is a 30-acre field here. We got this about off. There's a back piece to it to make it complete 30. Like a finger back in there. Tornado was back in there pretty bad last winter in December. We had that. All you locals know. The hay has gotten a little on the dry side, but I would much rather have it a little dry than a little wet. Clostridium is what we got to deal with when that haylage is wet, and that's a nasty bug. HPS, cow's guts. I'd rather have the haylage a little drier. So we got dust, a little bit too much dust probably. Leaves are definitely somewhat dry, but I mean they're not flying everywhere, but they're flying around. But if you don't have any dust when you're chopping haylage, it's more than likely too wet. We got Jeremy in there chopping. See the leaves flying around a little bit? But honestly, it does have decent moisture. So it's probably in the low 60s, probably upper 50s. Which, I don't know which way we're going here. I would say right. Yep. Shift here, up and down. It's hard to do all this and to keep up with them. We got Keith over here. If I'd open the window, we'd definitely get a shower. We'll slow down a little bit. Getting a few slugs in there. You can hear that. I'm going to plug the chopper up. Pretty big windrows. Okay, so now we're pretty close to my house, and this field's like 34 acres, 36 acres. This little piece down here is like 10, but up there is the majority of it. Keith's getting filled right now. The sky looks kind of threatening. I heard on the radio a minute ago 1 to 3 inches of rain. You don't want to have 8 down with 1 to 3 inches of rain coming, because that could mean like 1 to 6. Or nothing to 6, pretty much. We're getting closer to being done. We got about 2 or 3 loads yet to bring onto this pile. And then we're gonna pull that plastic back. You're gonna have to have a little new plastic, but it ain't gonna be much. Jared's going to get the plastic roller. We bent this pipe on there. We'll show it to you. We gotta get that fixed. But Basically, when we uncovered the pile this morning, like 50 feet maybe, we actually rolled it back into there. So that'll come up easy. And then we got another piece that was here. We'll put that at the bottom, and then we'll put new plastic over the whole thing, in case there's a hole or something. There comes somebody down the road right now. It's Keith. Probably can't see him over there, but he's coming. Jaren's moving stuff, and Scott's using Max Pack up there. It's pretty high hailage pile for us.
Here comes the load.
The last time we did plastic, we dropped this thing off the skid steer because the quick attach is really not very strong. And this is what happened to the pipe in the middle. And you can imagine trying to roll a 1,000-pound roll of plastic with a pipe that's bent like that. It don't work, does it?
No.
So, Jaren, why don't you go get wrenches and take these two off?
Yep.
And those two, I believe, have to come off because we got to put it through the new one and then sit it down on top.
Okay.
I'll leave that on.
Where?
Maybe hook it on the truck or something.
What size is it?
9/16. I would grab the impact and a wrench.
The little flies are horrible. The flies are pretty bad right here. Shouldn't have put the truck here.
Tip it forward a little. You gotta move your weight forward. There you go. Not wait too long by yourself. Better back up a little bit and then get a run at it.
Woo-wee!
Take it down there. When I see it quit moving, I'll back down.
Which one?
Okay.
Which roll we taking? Okay.
Wait. Not the clear?
No.
Oh, because this is going to go.
Pull this down.
Yeah.
No. Good, yep. I'm not surprised he couldn't barely make it up. That's a lot of weight.
It's pretty impressive. That's too steep.
Yeah.
We covered the pile last night. We got done chopping, and we got at least a cover on, and we got a bunch of tires up on top. And then after that, we got like 2 inches of rain during the night. So it's a good thing we did that. That's gonna be it for this video. So if you like, don't forget to what?
Like and subscribe.